Just in, Princess Leonor and Prince Christian secret engagement rumors ring insider truth. A future queen, a future king, separate nations. One shocking rumor. They say it's impossible, but whispers tell another story. Engagement rumors, secret vows, hidden love. The truth begins here. Royal watchers across Europe woke up to a story that has spread like wildfire. Princess Leonor of Spain, heir to the Spanish throne, and Prince Christian of Denmark, heir to Denmark's crown, are once again at the center of headlines. This time, the whispers aren't about casual friendship, fleeting glances, or the kind of speculation we've seen before. No, this time, the whispers point to something far more intimate, far more daring, and far more shocking: secret engagement rumors. Could it be true that Spain's young princess, the first in line to succeed King Felipe VI, and Denmark's crown prince-in-waiting have already exchanged private vows of love and loyalty? Is it possible that behind the closed doors of palaces and away from the flashing cameras of official portraits, a promise has already been made? To understand the gravity of these whispers, we must step back and look at who Princess Leonor and Prince Christian truly are. Leonor, born in Madrid, a princess who has grown up in the shadow of Spain's monarchy, preparing all her life to one day ascend the throne as Queen Leonor I. Prince Christian, born into Denmark's beloved royal family, destined to one day wear the Danish crown, adored for his charisma and sense of responsibility. Two heirs, two countries, two thrones. The speculation began not in an official setting, but in the quieter moments. Insiders recall state dinners where the two shared subtle but unmistakable glances. They remember private family gatherings, where whispers claimed Leonor and Christian sought each other out, speaking softly, smiling knowingly. Then came the unverified reports of private meetings, arranged far from the public eye. Copenhagen, Madrid, even summer escapes in Majorca, where, some say, the bond deepened. But how did these whispers turn into rumors of an actual secret engagement? The trail begins with a simple observation. In recent months, Princess Leonor has been seen wearing a delicate ring on her right hand. At first, it was brushed off as youthful fashion. But soon, fans began circulating images online, comparing the ring to one seen in Prince Christian's possession during a public outing last year. Coincidence? Or something more? Adding fuel to the fire, a palace insider, speaking under anonymity, claimed that an understanding already exists between the two heirs. An understanding that, while not officially sanctioned yet, points toward a future union. This, of course, would not be announced publicly until both families felt the time was right. But what if the time has already come, and only the announcement is missing? Here is where the curiosity deepens. For if these rumors are true, what would it mean for Spain and Denmark? For Europe? For the future of monarchy itself? Imagine, for a moment, two young heirs uniting their lives, their love, and their destinies, not just as individuals but as symbols of two great nations. It would not simply be a marriage. It would be the beginning of a new royal chapter, echoing alliances of the past when marriages shaped kingdoms, united empires, and shifted history. But here lies the tension. Not everyone is ready to believe. Critics argue that Leonor and Christian are far too young, far too inexperienced in the affairs of ruling, to even consider such a union. They point out that Leonor, barely stepping into adulthood, has only just begun her military training and official duties. Christian, too, is still under the careful guidance of Queen Mary and Crown Prince Frederick. Would their families truly allow such a monumental step, so early and so secretly? And yet, the signs are difficult to ignore. Every royal event where they are present together seems to spark renewed speculation. Every word they exchange, every photograph that captures them side by side, becomes evidence for believers in the rumor. So, we must ask, where does the truth lie? Is this engagement rumor a carefully hidden secret, one waiting for the right moment to explode into the public? Or is it the creation of a world hungry for romance, a fairy tale projected onto two young royals who, for now, are simply living their youth under the heaviest of crowns? The narrative grows more complex when we consider the reactions of their families. King Felipe VI of Spain, a man of discipline and duty, who has guided his daughter with precision and care. Would he permit such a personal decision to shape the course of her future so soon? Queen Letizia, protective and modern, would surely weigh in heavily. Meanwhile, in Denmark, Queen Mary is known for her wisdom and quiet strength, while Crown Prince Frederik has lived through the pressures of royal expectation himself. Would they support a union, or see it as a risk? Even more intriguing is the question of the people. How would Spaniards react if their future queen tied her destiny to a Danish prince? Would the Spanish people see it as a story of love, destiny, and strength, or would they fear losing a queen to divided loyalties? And what of the Danes? Would they embrace a Spanish queen consort one day, or question the merging of two very different traditions? These are not small questions. They strike at the heart of monarchy itself. For royals, love is never just love. It is duty, it is legacy, it is politics. And when whispers of a secret engagement emerge, they do more than stir excitement. They stir fear. They stir questions about stability, succession, and the delicate balance of royal image. Yet, there is something undeniably compelling about the possibility. Imagine Leonor and Christian walking hand in hand, not as rumor, but as reality. Imagine the announcement of an engagement that would electrify Europe, the kind of fairy tale that would dominate headlines, flood social media, and capture imaginations around the globe. Could this truly be happening now, in secret, hidden behind palace walls? Or are we witnessing the slow build-up to an announcement that will come only when the world is ready? As the whispers grow louder, one thing is certain: Princess Leonor and Prince Christian, whether engaged or not, have already become the focus of one of the greatest royal love stories of our time. Their names are spoken together with hope, with doubt, with curiosity, and with longing. The rumor of their secret engagement may remain unconfirmed today, but the bond people believe exists between them is powerful enough to change the narrative of monarchy itself. And so, we wait. We wait for the insider truth to either solidify or shatter. We wait for the palace doors to open, for the official words to be spoken. Until then, the question will linger in every royal heart: is Princess Leonor already bound to Prince Christian in secret love? Or is this the greatest story never told? Stay with us, as we continue to follow every detail, every whisper, every movement in this unfolding royal drama. Because in the world of royalty, rumors have a way of becoming reality. And sometimes, reality is even more shocking than the whispers that came before it. The story of Princess Leonor and Prince Christian is far from over. In fact, it may have only just begun.